I'm assuming form of
He's
dread
gonna have the
drops.
dome be like over there, so it's not over the edge.
Look at the spell.
What?
I said, let me take a look at the spell real quick. It's 1 minute, you say.
1 minute.
So 10 full rounds.
Well, about let's say about 8 rounds into casting this thing. I'd like you to roll perception.
I will abstain because I'm focusing on casting a spell.
All right. You feel a little uneasy, but you don't see anything.
Who you cut out?
Rowena,
Damn,
the
that's a
person
good
who
check.
did roll good. With that information in mind,
Does Rowena voice that uneasiness?
Yeah.
In response, I am going to cast Wall of Fire. Basically around the circumference of our dome. There, so you can look at it. We can't see out of it anymore, but, you know, things are less likely to walk into it.
They're definitely gonna know where we are, though.
They already know where we are.
Yeah.
They've known where we are since the moment we stepped into the woods.
a round
Oh.
passes.
And obviously, the fire is pointed outside of the dome. We are not burning ourselves alive.
I figured, but thank you for clarifying. Esmeralda, you complete another, what is it, 6 seconds of casting the spell. And suddenly,
Something invisible joined us in the dome, didn't it?
Oh, I see Kirill down there.
bonus action dash. Oh yeah. If he's like over here, he can bonus layers. Why do you hate me? Sorry, I was on the wrong layer. Yeah, he can bonus
Through the wall
action
of
dash.
fire.
Through the wall of fire, correct.
He ran through the fire and the flames.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Deck save?
Yes, deck save, DC 17.
He rolled a 26.
He still takes half of
You want to give me a
5d8.
roll for that?
It'd be great if the
I'm
dome
working on
completed
it.
that exactly that time and just decapitated him as he was running it.
Oh wait,
That's
it's
not
60.
how that works. And I know exactly the terrible thing that's about to happen
Oof.
next.
We're gonna be trapped in here with him.
Yep.
Can't we push him out though?
If we can push him out in like one round,
And let's have a go at.
This was such a bad idea.
It was a good idea in theory, but you know,
He's going to claw at Marcus. There's a 22 hit.
Yep.
Instead of dealing damage, he's going to get you in a grapple.
Saw that one coming.
And then, with advantage, he's going to bite you. Does an 18 hit.
I believe you let me defensive duelist while being grappled before, right?
I have, yes.
Then I do that and not get hit by that.
Alright. So he's got you in a grapple. You've got your sword,
Unless
like,
it don't
right
bite.
in his...
Do you want to bite this?
Yeah.
Sunsword, biatch.
And then regeneration, does that happen at the start of its turn? Okay.
Also, you know, my sun sword is glowing sunlight.
You remember that Vivian, as a vampire werewolf, well, as a werewolf vampire spawn hybrid, had very advanced regeneration capabilities. You don't know what Kirill has access to, but it is your turn.
I prefer if I had more hit points, but I think I just need to keep whacking him with the sword. So I will Slayer's Prayer mark him and hit him with the sword. This is a 23 hit.
14.
Plus another 13.
And another 13. Alright. Esmeralda, you have a choice. Do you keep casting the spell?
How much longer until it completes?
You would complete it on this turn.
All right. And by doing so, Kirill would be inside.
Yes.
That
He
seems
timed
like a
it well.
bad idea.
Would I waste the spell slot if I chose to stop casting now?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
If we leave him trapped in with us, he can't do the runaway grapple technique, but I think that's mostly...
No, he
he
very
can
much
leave
can.
and come
And-
in.
Yeah, anyone who is
only-
in the circle when it is cast.
Oh, okay.
freely
I don't
move
see
in and
any
out.
reason to cast it back.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he is the big threat. If we can somehow take him down, we can then rest if the
Yes.
dome is still up.
And if the other things do come, they're gonna get hit by the wall of fire, so...
Mhm.
The wall of fire will probably nuke any wolf that comes in.
That said, if I get the spell slot back, that is probably more useful than a dome for the coming conflict.
So from what I understand, I know if you ready an action to cast a spell, but you never the action is never triggered, you still lose the spell slot, I believe.
Wow.
Based on that, then yes, you would lose the slot.
Alright, I'm gonna keep casting.
Alright.
I guess.
What happens, happens.
Rowena.
Focus fire on him.
I will attempt to cast Hold Person.
He is in human form right now.
He's also part vampire, which would be undead.
He is not, in fact, a humanoid.
Rip.
Misery.
I don't have any real spell slots left.
There's the dome, so the targeting circle can move elsewhere.
Oh, also, my sword attack should have done more damage because I was targeting undead with it.
How much?
2 hits, so 2d8 more.
I'll just roll it now.
12 more damage.
Alright, another 12.
Neat.
I am going to step away, provoking attack of opportunity.
Have a claw. Does an 18 hit?
No.
Okay, you're fine.
And I am going to...
I just picture him trying to hit you with me.
I am going to vicious mockery him. DC 17 wisdom save.
Rolls a 14.
Alright, 7 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes.
You gotta tell me what the mockery is. What are you saying?
Who's a good boy?
Okay. Hmm. Considering his options, I will look around at all of you. And decide that perhaps let's make this interesting.
Does he say that, or is that you as a GM
Yeah,
saying that?
let's make this interesting. He will, while holding Marcus, jump out of the circle.
Rude.
Cool. I guess that's wall of fire to both of you.
That's really annoying.
That's very far.
So, DC 17 dex save.
Do I have to be willing to leave the dome to loot it?
You don't lose the dome. You can keep going in and out as much as you want.
But if I don't want to leave the dome...
No, there's nothing preventing you from leaving.
Okay.
Can he get back in?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then
As can
Kirill can
Kirill.
get back in,
Wait,
so
what the
whatever.
fuck? Why did-
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
So-
Kirill seems to think that, like, anyone who leaves can't get back in, so he's like, aha, will you leave to save your friend? Dex saves, yeah?
Yep. DC 17.
He makes it.
So 15 fire damage.
Yeah. Also, he does in fact regen despite your Sun Sword. Marcus, I need a dex save from you.
That one. Sorry, I'm dealing with something. My sheet's being stupid. Okay.
He's also gonna bonus
This is
action.
against the fire.
Yeah.
I don't have supernatural defend.
He's also gonna bonus action dash
What's
and
the is it Dex?
jump up here with
Dex,
you.
yes.
You can move that far.
While dragging another creature?
He's got movement for days.
So is it
Even
half
halved?
damage?
He will. Marcus, you take 15 fire.
Okay.
He will. You see, he glows red a bit as he prepares to move even faster before dragging them all this way. And then, claw and a bite. 26 to hit. And
For-
28 to hit.
Those will both hit.
You're gonna take 12 slashing, 6 piercing, 11 necrotic.
Can you add that together for me?
Yeah. And a
29.
constitution save, please.
Counting. It's 30, so 12. 13 hit points. Cool, I'm probably gonna die.
This was a series of unfortunate decisions.
He will let out a roar throughout the cavern.
I need healing immediately.
Sure. Esmeralda, what's your dex?
4. Plus 4.
Okay, you're faster than this. If you're wondering, Marcus, about Kirill's speed relative to yours, he had a nat 20 on his initiative.
I see.
But it is your turn now.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him and keep whacking him with a sword.
You know, Rangers should really get freedom of movement as a spell. That would be useful here.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
So I'm just doing that the spell affects every hit. Okay, this is every hit. Okay. And another one.
Alright. Esmeralda.
Do any of you have a crossbow? Anything. Magic can't go through the dome and I can't leave. If there's no immediate response from either Rowena or Misery. Fuck
The
this
dome
dome.
is useless anyway.
Fuck this dome. Esmeralda's diving after him.
That is going to be Wall of Fire, because that's still there. I'm so sorry.
That is fair. Oof.
I'll drop it this turn, but
If I hold my action, I can't hold both movement and an action, correct?
just action.
Just an action. That sucks. Damn.
I really thought the Wall of Fire was going to deter stuff.
Yep.
It's only deterring ourselves.
How the fuck did he climb up this cliff, like, from swimming?
Oh, he jumped.
He
From
jumped
swimming?
over the lake.
No, it's shallower than he landed in a he landed in a shallow spot or maybe
it's like
moved to a
waist,
shallow
the whole
spot.
thing is shallow.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Well, fuck this dome. Esmeralda's stepping outside of it so she can cast something.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Dex save against the wall.
Yeah, DC 17.
I don't think she has advantage, so that's full damage. 31?
Yep.
God damn. This was a terrible idea. Actually, she doesn't have... Let me just really quickly see the spell for Lehman's Tiny Hut. Stationary for the duration. Okay, I cannot, like, dismiss it on my own without stepping outside of it, so... I really don't want to lose 31 health. I think I'm just gonna stay inside, prep for a turn, and step out next turn, but for the time being, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself. So I do not take the 31 damage.
You're up.
So the hut's still there.
Technically.
Alright.
We know it's there.
Then I think what I want to do, I think I'm going to take a step down. I think I'm going to re-up my blade song, and I'm going to prepare an action, I think.
For after Misery drops the thing, I assume.
Well, for after the hut is down,
Okay.
I just wanna
Can you prepare an action for the following turn?
No.
So long as you haven't gone yet that turn.
Yeah, it's basically you do it as a reaction, so.
Yeah. All right.
I just wanna, for when it goes down, just prepare to shoot a firebolt at an enemy.
Okay. Worth noting that this does block line of sight.
Right. About there.
That would work, yeah. Misery.
Misery is going to leave the hut, step into her own wall of fire, have it do absolutely nothing to her, and then she's going to drop it.
I like how you specified that you were gonna let yourself get hit by it first.
I'm not sure if I could drop it from within the dome, so because
That's
magic
true.
doesn't go
That is
through.
true.
And do pretty much the only thing I can do, which is bonus action, put up Form of Dread, then normal action, fire 2 Eldritch Blast beams at Kiro.
Okay.
I am not going to make either of them necrotic damage,
Good call.
but I am the first one that hits. I'm going to force him to make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
So first one, second one.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
So DC 17 Wisdom save.
He rolls a nat 20.
He is not frightened of me.
And Rowena, you held an action.
For
Oh,
when the
for
dome
when the
drops.
dome went down.
Oh, when the drone drops. Okay. Carol
It's gonna kill me.
will say, "You cost me one of my best. I guess you'll have to replace her." And he will claw and bite you. Does a 16 hit.
I defensive duelist.
Does a 22 bite hit.
Yes.
5 piercing, 4 necrotic.
9.
Yeah.
I survive.
And I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh man.
Okay.
And the second one is my concentration.
Alright.
I pass with flying colors.
Indeed. Well, you don't know what his DC is for his bite, but I'm not telling you. But, you know.
That definitely clears the damage that he dealt, though.
If he
Yeah.
has a higher than 28 DC for his bite,
That would be
I'm
very
gonna call
concerning,
bullshit.
yes. He will drag you this way, and then as a bonus action, take the dodge
I
action.
think I found your friend.
fuck.
I see elves in cages.
It's like, oh, you'll have to replace Vivian now. What do you have to say about that? Hey, I found your.
No, I actually said.
Well, it is your turn.
I would sooner die. And I'd keep whacking him with the sword in hopes that I can kill him somehow.
DPS.
First hit.
Disadvantage because he took the dodge action.
I'm just gonna add an extra. That would be a
Oof.
11.
Yeah, it's also a nat 1.
Fair.
Second hit though. Remember disadvantage.
Thank you.
That will hit. 19.
Him dodging made this a lot less likely.
Esmeralda. Unless you got like a
Alright.
bonus action or something.
Esmeralda is leaping into the pool to give chase. So the dome drops. Rowena does not have an enemy in sight to target.
Yep.
I think that means the reaction isn't used because the trigger never happens.
Yeah.
Cool.
And since it was just a cantrip, you don't lose a spell slot over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna trigger my story that I learned today, and I'm gonna target Misery with it. So Misery can use their reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see, and you can also choose up to 3 creatures that you can see within 30 feet of you, hint, me and Rowena, to also use that same reaction.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Works.
How high up is this ledge?
Not
Is that
very.
another 5-foot ledge?
It's between 5 and 10.
Okay.
You're
So
like
it-
up on a ledge yourself anyway. It's slightly higher than yours, but you know.
Yeah.
Not by that much.
It's relatively trivial to climb. It'll just take a few feet of movement, I assume.
Yeah. If you don't have a jump speed, it's a fairly simple, or fairly low, athletics acrobatics check.
That is not. I could do acrobatics. Yeah. We'll see.
And then, having turned the corner and exhausted herself of movement, having just teleported, she is going to yell at Marcus and say, "Marcus! Don't you dare fucking die!"
Healing.
No, it's not healing, it's Bardic Inspiration.
Would you like to explain what it?
I'm giving him Bardic Inspiration because I
so
am
we
a
can add
bard.
it to the next.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is what you can use it on whenever you choose to use it.
Which is what?
Attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, or the optional feature that all bards can choose from Tasha's, damage or healing from cast spells for one affected target.
Cool. So I can use it to add more healing to myself.
Yes, in fact.
If Kirill doesn't take
Kill
you
you
out.
first.
Yeah.
Is that as his turn?
That would be as his turn, yeah.
Oh, there's a wolf.
Cool.
It's gonna bite you.
It can certainly try.
Bitey bite. I can certainly try. Rowena.
I assume it missed.
Now one.
Cool.
I'm going to try to scale that ledge.
All right.
So acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah. Disadvantage because right here is pretty deep.
Right.
Yeah, you get up there.
Right. Guess I will squeeze here, and I will make some attacks against the wolf with my sword.
Both of those will hit. And it takes a total of 18 damage. Misery, you're up.
That's a beefy wolf.
Yeah.
Go here, attempt to scale. I assume still disadvantage.
Yeah.
I will rely on the one that is not negative.
That's what I
Yeah, you get up there.
I'll swap.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's tricky, but it's not hard.
I do not have any movement remaining. Do I have line of sight to Kirill from here?
Can you see him on your lighting?
I can see him on the lighting, but I am drawing a line to him to see if I can shoot Eldritch Blasties at him.
I want to say line of sight, but not line of fire.
That's
Okay.
bold.
I cannot move any further. That is my full 30 feet of movement. So I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the wolf. Sorry, I tried.
6 force.
And then
9 force.
I will make the second one necrotic.
How's this wolf not dead yet?
So 11 necrotic from the second one.
All right.
Maybe it's not a real wolf.
But it did damage.
It didn't. It actually missed me.
Oh.
A Kirill gonna do his claw and bite. Does a 19 hit Marcus?
Defensive duelist hit.
All right. Well, you're getting crit for the bite. I'm so sorry.
Well, GG guys.
It's just 0 hit points. That's not lowered death saves.
It is a grand total of. I'm just gonna add all of the. All the piercing and necrotic together. But it's a grand total of 33.
I'm down. I had 4 hit points.
I didn't even need to add that, did I?
Nope.
Nope.
And he gets that back. Bonus action
But he's
dodge.
still in the glowing sword. That's bullshit.
Werewolf hybrid regen. You physically see him regenning. He is a freak of nature.
He must die.
Although he is unnatural, so
He's a freak of unnature.
yes. And he will continue dragging you.
Damn it, damn it.
Marcus, roll me a death save.
God damn it.
Well,
Okay. So that's
The
minus
game-
2.
The dice want me to die. From the moment we stepped into those woods, the dice wanted me to die. I need healing now or I'm dead, basically.
We are aware.
Well, you are just out of range from me
Move.
by 5 feet.
Do you have healing word?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Well,
Best I can do is dash and try and give them another target, but I don't think that's
Wait,
gonna
am I
help.
allowed to spend the... Wait, help.
It wouldn't help for.
I just realized, wait, no, that's not how that works. I crit
Um,
failed, it wouldn't help.
I have one idea.
Hmm.
Could you like hold an action and have me dimension door both of us over the Marcus and then you heal him?
That is definitely something I can do. Yeah, I'll hold my action to do exactly that.
Oh, in the meantime, the wolf beside you is not a real wolf.
Figured.
Stands up on two legs and is gonna claw you. Claw. Where's the claw? Does a 16 hit?
For me,
Yeah.
no, it does not. 19.
The 16 claw misses and the 16 bite misses.
Hey,
Rowena.
I will then dimension door me and Esmeralda over the Marcus, so Esmeralda can heal him.
and just because we don't want to fuck around, this is a 5th level.
Twenty hit points.
Oh, that was 2 ones.
Boo.
That was 2 ones.
So is it 23?
Yes, 23 total. That physically hurts.
Well, at least I'm not on the brink of death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I'm only near death.
I mean, you wiped out the failed death saves. That's probably the most significant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I guess Misery's up.
Blast of the Eldritch variety at the puppy.
All right.
What a puppy.
First one that hits, I'll turn to necrotic. 1 and 2, and the extra necrotic. So first one is 22
It's not a
necrotic.
puppy anymore.
Okay. Where did I start? I started here. So I'll move as far as I can up there. No. There. And that's it for what I can do.
Hero. Oh, all the necrotic damage you've been taking, Marcus, should be lowering your.
Oh, I haven't been tracking that because you didn't tell me to.
Yeah. It would be 20. I'm not finding the other necrotics. Just lower it by 20 for now.
That's fair.
I forgot to roll for my temp HP off of the doohickey, so I'm rolling now.
He is going to claw and bite you though. 22,
That will hit.
13, and then a
No.
bite. No, 13 damage.
Okay.
And then the bite is a 24. It's a grand total of 21 damage, but 14 of it's necrotic, so lower your.
I'm down. Okay.
All right.
What's the necrotic?
14.
Oh.
Eh. And then he will dodge
Who
action.
the fuck is
and
that?
Yeah. Death save. If you roll a 1 again, I swear.
I will rage quit this game.
Maybe you'll roll a 20.
That would be nice.
Well, it's a regular success.
Now we just need to keep him from double attacking you and auto killing. That's it.
Esmeralda.
All right. Esmeralda is just going to sigh and take a potion from her belt and forcefully hand it to Rowena and say, "This is not sustainable. Feed this to him if you have to." It's a potion of greater healing. And she is going to rush forward and go on the offensive. Not advantage, 'cause she is not invisible, so 26, 25, 11.
The first 2 will hit. This is silver?
Silver and or magical.
Okay. You damage him.
Cool. And that's full turn, bonus action, and everything. Looking at what I can do. Okay, cool. I'm good as is.
This woman approaches you, Esmeralda.
Cool.
It's not even in the
And-
turn order.
Werewolf turn.
Yes. Yeah.
and it's going to jab you with the spear twice. Does a 19 hit?
We'll see about that. No, it does not. It hits one of my duplicates.
Okay. The second is a 14.
That will miss.
Okay. She'll actually, spear is reached, so she'll just do it from there.
Okay.
And then she will throw the spear aside and do the predictable transformation and snarl. Rowena.
Alright. Move. And would it be like an action to give Marcus the greater healing potion?
Yes.
I'll do that.
What is the buff I get?
4d4 plus 4, I believe.
Use the bardic inspiration on it.
It's not a spell.
So what? 13?
Better than nothing.
He's just gonna down me.
It is better than just auto-killing you,
Mm-hmm.
which he would be able to do if you were still
That is
unconscious.
true.
Meanwhile, Misery.
Misery is going to move here and
If
launch
he does do that, I want you to kill me.
launch 2 Eldritch Blasts at Kirill. The first one that hits, hopefully one of them hits, I will force him to make a Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
save. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Both hit.
So DC 17
Actually,
Wisdom.
he dodge action. I need you
He attacked.
disadvantage.
He
Bonus
can
action.
bonus
dodge.
action.
Bonus
Can
action.
we
Dodge
count
that,
those two as one roll since they both have the same damage?
Sure. So that will just barely hit.
And then miss.
That one will miss, unfortunately.
But
And wisdom save. He rolls a 7.
he is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Fear seems like a good trigger.
Oh, he's going beast mode. Does he have to drop me to do this?
No.
Yay, phase
Does this
2.
take his turn?
No, it's just cosmetic change. He is afraid though. So that cancels out his advantage for grappling Marcus. So a claw and a bite. Let's see if they. That's a crit, unfortunately, on the claw.
Cool.
And the bite. Actually, the bite is while you're down, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, so what's the... I mean, what's the damage on the claw?
The claw is 21.
Yeah, I'm down again.
This is unfortunate turn order, because Marcus gets up and gets knocked down again.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. But he will then drop Marcus and back the fuck up.
Oh, fucking thank God. So wait, so he drops me and doesn't bite me?
Yeah. No, he does bite you,
Okay.
but then he drops you and runs.
Oh, just because you're biting me, not doing it, just saying... too...
Yeah.
So
The bite.
isn't an auto hit. You still have to roll for it, I believe.
Yeah, he rolled a 27 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that probably hits.
So a hit, it counts as a failed death save, right?
Yes.
2.
No.
Yes.
Failed.
Why is it 2?
Because any hit against an unconscious target is considered to be critical.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Melee
feel like
hits.
we've had this conversation before.
Yes.
And
The
that's
opposite result.
No, it's ranged attacks are not auto-critical. Melee
Oh.
attacks are.
Oh, I see. Okay.
the last time we talked about it was when we were falling down the tower, and because the falling damage is not an attack, that would only cause one failed death
okay,
save.
Right.
Okay.
This is 2, which means Marcus
You
is
do
next.
still technically have Bardic Inspiration, and it can be used on saving throws.
This Marcus's next saving throw will determine his fate. But first, Kirill gets to make his wisdom save at the end of his turn.
If I die here, though, I won't come back.
No, the frightened remains until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
It just immediately goes away at the end of my turn.
Okay,
But it
got
remains until then.
He would have rolled a 7 anyway, but you know.
So what is
Then,
it? Just add a
Marcus.
6? Because you rolled a 6 before, right? If I used it here.
Yeah, it would be probably.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more than happy to have you re-roll. I just
Yeah.
was rolling it for the sake of showing, hey, Bardic Inspiration exists.
Well, it's a 12. I'm using.
That's a successful death save. Don't you dare fucking die.
Esmeralda.
Yeah, fuck this werewolf. I'm interposing myself between Marcus and Kirill and Cure Woundsing and back up. First level, because I can't be bothered. And hey, that's
for what it's worth, Marcus. The necrotic damage on that crit of the bite, lower your max by another 20. You're never gonna get like that high in this fight. So, for what it's worth, but yeah.
For the purposes of you being turned into a vampire, it has to be tracked.
Yeah. And also because I want to see if your max HP actually goes lower than other people's max HP. Werewolf time. This one's gonna bite Misery.
Right now, I'm sitting at 66 max hit points.
You're
I'm
still
Still
higher
above
than a lot of
Esmeralda.
people.
in 6
Still
more.
above
I'll be
Esmeralda.
Does a 19 hit Misery?
Nope. God
Esmeralda,
bless this crown.
right? Esmeralda, does a 21 claw hit you?
No, it does not.
Does a 22 bite hit you?
Yes, it does.
10 piercing, and I need you to make a con save.
Yep.
And then Rowanna's up. Make of that 9 what you will.
Yep. She knows exactly what's up. Not gonna be fun.
I'm gonna flank this werewolf,
Alright?
so I have advantage.
Yes. 18 damage, alright.
Yep, from a match ball sword.
And Misery.
I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity deliberately.
Alright. Bitey Bite says 18 to hit.
Nope.
Alright.
2 Eldritch Blasts at Kirill. First one that hits, I'll make him do a Wisdom save.
Alright. Gonna keep the fear going.
Yeah, if he can only attack at melee, then he can't move closer to me. That misses. That probably hits.
He did not dodge action this time, so 7 damage. Legitimately forgotten his fear. Wisdom save is a 5.
He is still afraid.
Too bad he didn't have advantage on that. It would have been a nat 20.
Stay away from me.
And that's it. I think I forgot to take this down last turn.
He'll
so-
just sit there and regenerate in fear. Speaking of sitting there in fear, Marcus.
I'm gonna go out in the corner and heal myself.
All right, Esmeralda.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
15 health.
This is on the flanked wolf.
Yep.
You want to advantage those?
Sure.
Okay, so they'll all hit. I'll just use the first damages.
Yeah, that's 31 total.
12, 9, and 10. Looking real low. As it is going to claw at Esmeralda and bite at Rowena.
Okay.
Esmeralda does a nat 20 hit. Of course it does. 14 slashing. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And Rowena, an 8 will not hit. And then Misery. Does a 17 bite hit you? Probably doesn't.
No. The 19 and the 18 didn't hit.
Rowena.
Right. I'm going to stab at the wolf.
That will hit. Still up.
And another stab.
You skewer it. Misery.
Another attack of opportunity.
You like to live dangerously. But not dangerously, as it rolls an 11.
Two more Eldritch Blasts at Kirill. First, second. Oh, did he dodge action?
No.
Okay. Gonna make him do a wisdom save.
Alright, he takes 20 damage of that. Whoa, shit. Instead of subtracting 20, I set his health to minus 20.
Oof.
That's fine.
was-
I'm
I
okay
don't-
with that.
I don't even know
No
how
complaints here.
that Carol wisdom save. He rolls a 16.
That's a fail. He's still frightened.
Alright. He'll just sit there and regenerate. And let me see if he had any fancy stuff. He can spend blood to get advantage on athletics checks. That won't help him. He will bonus action hide action.
In
What?
plain sight.
He's not a ranger.
He's just hiding behind the statue. I didn't say it's working very
This is
well.
so stupid. I'm just healing myself again on my turn.
Esmeralda.
Okay.
For another 11.
This is necrotic, so it wouldn't really do much against this one. So let's save the spell slot for more healing if needed. Rocket. Esmeralda is going in, and
Those will all hit.
and she's going to Blade Flourish, specifically Defensive Flourish. So her AC for the next turn is 7 higher than it used to be, so 26.
All right. Well, Misery is going to be subject to another bite attempt. And then the werewolf is going to roll a 9 and be like, why can't I hit you? And then it's going to transform to claw you because you cannot be bitten. Does a 15 with a claw hit? No, it does not.
No.
Rowena.
I would like to chill touch the keel.
Ooh, I see where you're going with this.
Yep.
He takes barely any damage from that, but
But
he
now
is
he
chill
can't.
touched.
Yeah.
Misery.
And,
Oh, sorry, you had stuff.
yeah, could I then move and then, since that's a cantrip, do my multi-attack to stab this werewolf?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, 8 magical piercing.
Alright, you puncture the werewolf. Howls in pain. First blood on it. Misery.
Step 2 forward. Provoking attack of opportunity. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
It's probably gonna miss, but yeah, it misses.
2 more Eldritch Blasts at Kirill.
Well, damage. And
Uh,
that will
and-
miss.
Have him make a wisdom save.
He rolls a 10.
Fail. Still frightened.
Yeah, he's just hunched in the corner crying.
Not so tough now.
He had such a good start, but now
Mm-hmm. All of these people in the cages are watching him just get absolutely humiliated.
I feel safe coming out to attack now.
disadvantage because
In sight of misery.
yeah. But Esmeralda, does a 22 hit?
No. Blade Flourish.
You're lucky. Well, then that's definitely not gonna hit.
I'm not going
Man, he
anywhere
can't
near this guy.
regen because you did the one thing that turns his regen off.
Mhm.
Marcus,
I really don't want to get in close to hit him, so
would you like to try to get the final shot?
I'm gonna move here and.
Oh shit,
shoot
he's
you.
that low?
Slayer's Prey never actually turned off. So I'll spend another spell slot to re-up Hunter's Mark,
All right.
and I will fire 2 silver arrows at him. Shot number 1. Oops, I forgot to turn disadvantage, so it's a 20.
Oh shit, that's a crit then.
Describe your kill.
Just for the hell of it, since I said I was doing it. Oh my god, double crits.
You just lose 2
Yeah,
arrows at the same
no,
time.
yeah, I do
in
the
each
Legolas
eye.
move. Yeah, I was literally about to say that. I put the 2 arrows on I knocked both arrows. Turn the bow sideways to get that good pull back. 1 between each eye.
He stops screaming.
Esmeralda,
howling / roaring.
Esmeralda chucks a vial of holy water on the corpse just for good measure.
I slowly cross the room.
Get
Yeah,
the hell over here
Esmeralda,
and finish
sword
the
up.
job.
Just to finish the job, I plunge the glowing sword into his mouth.
Still got one more werewolf.
That werewolf is just like, I'm out of here. Bye.
I forgot about that werewolf.
Yeah, as despite the very inglorious end there, this is still one of the most terrifying werewolves you've ever seen. Just objectively.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we weren't in melee range of him for very long.
Yeah.
I can't believe I survived.
Are you sure it's dead?
Hey.
Vampires and werewolves in their own right are fairly hard to kill. So I guess from what you've told me, this wouldn't be your first.
Does the big
This
guy
is the
have
third
a
of
key to
Strahd's
the
lieutenants we
cages?
killed, and the second werewolf vampire hybrid.
Does he have a key on him for the cages?
Yes.
Esmeralda is going to lean back against this cage and just slink down to the floor.
I'm gonna start releasing the elves.
All right.
I would keep them in the cages for now.
Why?
We're in a werewolf den. They could have already been turned.
I mean, let's just ask them.
Rowena. You're alive.
Lying exists.
Okay. I want to say something like, "As are you." Those are coming. You appear to be in a spot of trouble.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. One minute we were at the battle, the next in these woods, and these monsters attacked. Took us here.
I'm making a bubble. Get inside or don't.
I'm gonna ask if what the werewolves have done, like since to them since they've been captured.
She opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out.
I will attempt to cast Remove Curse on her.
Alright, you can just cast it.
Alright.
You cast it. You don't know if she was cursed before? You assume she's not cursed now?
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna be safe.
Yeah.
Save some of those for the people over here who got bit too. Why don't you?
Is she able to talk about it at all now, or is that still an issue?
It still is. She's having trouble with the words. She seems very shaken up.
Alright.
It was awful. I don't know the full extent of it, but the gods, the children. Thank you for killing all of those beasts.
I want to say something like they committed a grave injustice, then I had to set it right.
Just nods.
You talk, you can continue your chat later. Just get inside now before you're locked out.
Alright.
Are you letting the other prisoners? Like, what are you doing with the other cages?
Can you move my token for me? I'm not able to right now.
I assume you freed your apprentice.
Yeah.
Do you free the others?
I mean, how much time do I have?
A minute after Esmeralda started casting.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to remove curses before I can release them.
You can step in, and once the spell is cast, you can go in and out at will.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
Alright, I can do that.
What about me? You're not just gonna leave me here, are you? The other elf has her hands on the bars.
I mean, I probably have enough time to remove curse her and let her out as well.
Yeah.
Alright, you let her in.
Yeah.
As soon as the dome is cast, Esmeralda just collapses and lies down in the center. Just. Fuck.
Fuck the other prisoners, I guess.
I mean, I can still let them go, but they won't be able to get in this bubble.
Yeah. As you approach the other cages, their occupants just like all cower back to the rear of the cages in fear. You notice they're all children.
Huh. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to need to help them.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute, but you can discuss stuff amongst yourselves.
Esmeralda is not leaving this dome until we have had a short rest.
Yeah. In order to remove course all of them, I'm gonna need to do a short rest for an arcane recovery just to get enough spell slots.
We'll try as the three of us who got bit first, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Like, I understand those two are your friends, but last time one of them managed to get a hit on me, I lost my leg. So, I'd rather not lose the other.
Yeah.
No, having two brass legs would look quite cool.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
I'm back.
I think we're leaning towards taking a short rest in the bubble.
Alright.
During which Rowan is going to use their arcane recovery to get back more slots for remove curse, so she can heal the three of us in the party.
For short resting, I'm spending a lot of hit die.
And you get 4 more because of Song of Rest, which is not actually a song.
But I'm at
Esmeralda is
full
not
already,
being
so
type.
Yeah, remember until Marcus long rests, he's missing a shit ton of max HP.
Oof.
are those like 4 bonus ones to spend, or?
No, if you are spending hit dice, you get 4 more HP.
Oh,
In total, I assume
total.
not per hit die.
Not per hit die.
Okay.
that just means I could potentially spend less hit die.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend 2. Okay.
5. So another 12.
So that's gonna be 13 total. Not bad.
I'm gonna spend 1 more.
I'm happy having spent 4.
8. That would put me at 59, which is almost as much as I can go.
I'm back.
You're
So,
not
do
actually
you
spending
ever-
hit dice.
Do you ever kill like a large boss in Skyrim, but it's standing in a weird spot, so its corpse is just like jammed in a really weird way, and it's like
Mhm.
And it's
giving collision
repeatedly
issues?
twitching.
Ragdolling.
Yeah, that's Kirill right now.
It just does like stretching.
Just for good measure, Esmeralda, no, she's not going to step outside. I almost said that. She's going to hand a wooden stake over to Marcus so he can like jam it in the thing's chest just to be goddamn sure.
Sure.
All right,
do
you
that. I'm also
It's a bit
cutting
awkward
his
because
head off.
he's behind the statue, which itself appears to be some kind of shrine.
We drag it out and kill it.
All right, you stake him in front of the shrine.
Sure.
What does this shrine look like?
I would also
Um,
cut its fucking head off.
I would like everyone to rank me religion checks.
Also, I'm recovering the arrows that are in its eyes.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'll get the other 3 I shot
Oh.
later.
I know normally nat 20 arrows you don't get back, but I'll give
Oh
you
right, I
those
forgot
two.
about those.
I'll give you those two because that was real cool.
Sure.
Unless you want to leave them in there as I don't know a message or some kind.
No, they're silver arrows. They're worth.
That's true, yeah. You could put regular arrows in their place.
That's a waste of arrows.
Esmeralda, and also Misery, I guess, but Esmeralda would be more likely to know this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a shrine to Mother Night.
Isn't that?
It's
That's interesting.
not the most pristine statue you've ever seen. In fact, it's quite crude. Carved likely by the werewolves themselves. But it does have an offering bowl before it filled with treasures.
Ooh.
In before the werewolves were planning a rebellion and we just like quashed it. And we could have had them as aid.
I doubt it.
What sorts of treasures? Stuff that we could
You wanna-
potentially loot.
You wanna take stuff?
Misery
If
absolutely does.
Alright.
they are approaching, Esmeralda is going to sort of hold their hand axe out to sort of block their path and say, I would not recommend that.
Why
Seems
not?
like a terrible idea stealing from the gods.
They're not here. They can't even get here. Well, hardly get here.
Call me superstitious, but it's your funeral.
Huh. I've had one of those before.
Misery, you get. Does anyone else want this, or is it
I'm
just
not touching
Misery?
that shit.
Yeah.
All right, Misery.
Oh, cool.
I will just. Well, I'll list it off. You've got. There's lots of coins in here. They appear foreign to Barovia,
Okay.
but you recognize many of them. 4,500 copper pieces, 900 silver pieces, and 250 gold pieces.
Okay. 4,500 copper.
I'll list it all. I'll
It's a shit
I
ton
will-
of money.
Yeah, I will paste it in the chat,
Okay.
so you don't have to worry about it right now. But there's also various gemstones of worth and jewelry as well.
You
And
sure none of you want this?
An ivory drinking horn engraved with dancing dryads and satyr pipe players, and an ornate electrum censer with platinum filigree.
A what?
I don't know either.
I
I don't know what that is.
Censer, Censer, is sort of like a bowl on a chain that you like burn incense from and swing around to make. It's used a lot in like rituals
I
and
know
stuff.
what that is. I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the it's in the chat.
Okay. Yep.
The whole haul. You just bag it all?
As much as I can carry.
Alright.
Are you sure none of you want this? It's shiny. And I guess you earned it.
If you're offering, I refuse.
Rowena, Marcus?
I
Also,
think
can you
my
pin that message?
Yeah, I can.
and I think my character probably wouldn't take any.
Actually, I don't have pin access.
I got it. I have pinned it to the chat, and in future, you and other GMs should now have the manage messages permission. I don't know why that was not already set.
I have it now.
Yep.
You all finish your short rest.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I will arcane recovery.
And eventually the bubble will come down.
The bubble comes down in like 8 fucking hours.
I
I'm pretty
know,
sure
I'm
we're not
assuming-
spending that long here.
I'm assuming the bubble will come down of your own active volition.
Yeah.
But eventually you're gonna move and leave.
Yeah, eventually we will move and leave, but before we do, Esmeralda is going to approach the statue and the offering bowl and say quietly, more to herself and it. Apologies for my companion. It's certainly paltry in the face of what they took, but hopefully it's enough to forgive them. And she's going to drop a singular gold coin in the bowl. All right.
Let's let the children out of the cages.
I was gonna see if you remembered that.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
I don't have enough of move course for everyone.
Really?
I only got like 4 more uses of it left. And if I'm gonna like uncrush the party, then it's gonna take up like 3 of them.
Well, we did get rid of the pack leader, but I'm not sure how big the rest of the pack is. I'm certain whatever we face is not going to be as terrifying as him, but that is a question. Do we want to stay here and make sure that they're all gone for good?
We could.
In that case, we should probably explore the rest of this area and set up watch.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
In the meantime, Misery is going to animate dead on the adjacent werewolf.
What are you naming it?
Fluffy.
Oh, I don't know. Marcus, you got the kill. You should name this one.
Nah, I'm good.
If you do that,
The
I will
kill?
name it Marcus.
Please don't.
Marcus got the kill on Kirill, not.
Yeah, but he got the coolest kill. So
I'm
she's
clarifying. You're not reanimating Kirill. That body
No,
was
no, no,
way
no.
too twisted to. Yeah.
and he's too large. I have to choose a medium creature.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bob or something.
All right, his name is Bob.
Here. Is this a
You
door?
step in this area, and you hear the sound of bones crunching underfoot.
Ugh. Is this a door back here, or?
I can absolutely make that visible.
Good to know that's there.
Another dog over here. Currently not
There's a-
hostile, but
There's a small wolf just sleeping in the corner.
Amazed it could sleep through that racket.
Oh, it was like an hour ago.
Oh, yeah.
Should we kill it just to be safe?
I have something else I would like to try, but
Go for it.
if it comes to that, Esmeralda will sort of head over here and begin ritual casting something. It's going to take a while, so if something happens before then, I guess it dies. But she's going to be ritual casting Speak with Animals.
Make a stealth roll. Alright. You whisper the words to the ritual very quietly. About halfway through your, 5 minutes into your ritual cast, the wolf just rolls over.
Eh.
I assume the cast finishes.
Yes.
Okay. Staying kind of low to the ground, non-threatening posture, hand out. Esmeralda is going to slowly approach the wolf, making sort of soothing, shushing noises, trying to rouse the wolf awake and not make it like alert and sensing danger. Just like trying to be friends with this dog.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
God
Nice.
Oh wow.
Hey there,
The
buddy.
wolf licks your hand.
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you. Hey, what can you tell us about your previous owners?
Owners?
The people who, like us, the people who lived here with you.
Oh, you mean the pack.
Yes. What can you tell me about them?
They gave me food.
She probably left her rations in the cart because she has a cart that she travels in. So she doesn't have food on her right now, but she is going to look around and sort of speaking to Marcus. Hey, see if you can find if anyone left some food for this creature. Seems friendly for now. Esmeralda's just gonna sit down and
God, look, I guess.
gently, like if the wolf will allow her, just gently begin stroking its mane, petting it, giving it love and affection.
Do I find anything?
Make a perception. No, investigation. Maybe investigation. You think you get a feeling of what it meant by food, looking at some of the bones here and there.
Uh,
Ugh.
Can't we just get some of the pre-cooked meat that we made before? I mean, some of them hadn't transformed yet, so it's not really cannibalism.
If you want.
Pack coming back.
unfortunately, I don't think they are, but we can be your new pack if you want.
Have to go find them. And the wolf will stand up.
Is that? Why do you need to go find them?
They're the pack.
Did they treat you well?
It cocks its head at you.
She just stands up, gestures down the hallway and says, "Lead the way, then."
The wolf slowly begins to shift.
Shift.
Oh,
Transform.
it's a
Esmeralda
werewolf in
steps
wolf
back.
form.
It's
It's probably a werewolf child.
It does turn into a child, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry for what they've done to you.
There is no child token on this thing, so I'll just use this. But like Minnie.
So tiny. Esmeralda has sort of like stepped back in a bit of shock, rattling some bones as she does so in haste. And eventually she will slowly make her way over to Marcus, sort of putting her back to the child, looking down the hallway and just giving a slow nod to Marcus, but refusing to look at it as it happens.
Does remove curse even work at this stage?
If they were born with the curse, I don't think it would.
Like, could have been turned also.
There are children in those cages over there, so my guess is they were turned.
If we can help them, we should. But this is Barovia. We can't fix everything.
Well, you could see if it works. We have one use of it left over from removing curse on the three of us. So you can try if you want.
Alright. I will try remove curse then.
To be no change.
What, no change?
There appears to be no change.
I mean, you can't really tell if they're in human form right now.
I mean, yes.
I'm going to keep looking around. Do what you feel is right. Esmeralda's gonna head over to the curtain and up the secret stairwell.
Not really a secret, it's just
Up the slightly obscured stairwell.
yes.
Oh, we'll go with you for now.
Here you go. Who isn't going?
Misery will stay behind.
So where did Marcus go?
He left to go up the
I
stairs.
think we were dragging.
No, I meant I was dragging you into the thing and you dragged yourself at the same time. And your token ended up in the wall somewhere.
There doesn't really seem to be anything up here.
There is a ring
Huh.
with weapons and bloodstains and a couple bones.
Strange.
What if they were like training them to fight here?
Werewolf Fight Club.
Lovely.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, as we'll do that.
As the size of some of these bones, it doesn't look good.
What do you mean?
This is barbaric.
Are they having dogfights with child werewolves?
To me, more like a rite of initiation. Strong eat the weak.
That would be your guess.
That's really fucked up.
Esmeralda's gonna start walking around, collecting spears and just breaking them in half.
They are already very small.
I think I want Moana to just go downstairs and stop burning Kirill's body.
All right.
Misery is going to observe the child for as long as it is in the area.
I'll just turn back into wolf form.
Well, it didn't work.
Sniffing
Misery will
around.
just shout up the staircase. Still cursed.
Oh,
Should I kill
come
it?
back. I will go back downstairs as well.
The pup yelps a bit as you shout. Specifically the "should I kill it?" And it is backed itself into the corner.
Well, if there's nothing we can even do for it.
Is that a yes?
Well, letting it grow into a full adult werewolf will just put more lives in danger. So, unfortunately, yes.
God, I know that misery is marked as chaotic evil, but use Eldritch Blast on the child is not necessarily a sentence I want to say.
Well, describe your kill.
She's going to sigh and look to it and say, "This will only take a moment." And fire off the Eldritch Blast.
Probably should
As-
have just mainly slit its throat.
Esmeralda winces and looks away, but says nothing.
Marcus doesn't wince, but he looks away and takes a swig of alcohol.
Hmm.
We should go. I don't particularly feel like sticking around any longer.
I agree.
What
Just-
are we gonna do about the children?
Given that they were still in cages, they should be fine.
The real question is, do we have the time and capacity to look after them on our way to Kresk?
You're not suggesting we killed them too, are you?
Esmeralda glares at Misery.
Just making sure we're on the same page. I personally think it's a bit extreme, but
We'll let them out. The least we can do is help them out of this goddamn woods.
Yeah.
We'll be by the entrance then.
At least the children time.
Esmeralda slowly walks away, the sound of crunching bones echoing underfoot.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll let the children out and help them out of this fucking disgusting cave.
They're just hiding in the back of the cage as you approach.
You're free now.
One of them starts crying.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll carry them out.
Alright, well, it's a bit of a hassle. And it takes some work, but eventually you get them out. The two elves are also of help here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking there's 4 of us here and 4 of them.
So you lead them out
Mm-hmm.
and back into the woods.
Hopefully back to our cart eventually.
Eventually, yeah. But that is still a ways off, and I think for now we will call it there for this week.
I
Alright.
don't know how to feel about the end of that session. Like, it was good, but fuck.
Right?
We went from the werewolf is cowering in the corner, describe your kill, to the werewolf is cowering in the corner. Describe your kill.
Yep.
Right.
Are we the bad guys?
No.
But are you the good guys?
Questionable.
absolutely for Misery.
But I think now that we're wrapping up, I think that's it for the stream.